to say that joining me on the show this evening is the lovely, gorgeous, bring a smile to every lady's face and also a personal teenage fantasy figure of mine is Mr. Matt Goss. Hello, Matt.
Hello, nice intro, thanks.
That's all right. Well, I was a brossette, but we won't talk about that right now. So how you doing?
Pretty well, actually, yeah.
Thank you very much for taking time out joining me this evening.
Oh, it's my pleasure.
We're here mainly to talk about your new single, which is called I'm Coming With Ya. Also your new album, which is called Face the Wind.
Right.
But just before we do, this is your first single released in 6 years, so can you sort of tell us what you've been up to the last few years since the days we saw you in Bros right up until now?
Well, as you said, I had a couple of hits 6 years ago, and it just didn't really rock my boat, really. It was just, it was like spending £1 million on a stick of chewing gum that, you know, the flavour went within a day. It just didn't really seem to do that much for me, so it didn't have enough flavour for me, and I just thought, you know what, I'm going to go and live in America, and I started doing a lot of writing. I had, like last year, I had 5 number ones, either on albums or singles from everywhere from France to Japan to Australia, America, and it was nice. But then I played Carnegie Hall a few years ago, and I got a standing ovation in New York, and it just kind of made me realise that's the only thing that really makes me feel happy is when I'm on stage and I'm doing my thing. And my agents always ask me every year to come out and do stuff, and I always say no, but this year he asked me, and I said, yeah, I'd love to. And that's really what kicked it all off. I did a tour, and the fans turned up, and it was mental. It started it all off again, really.
And I saw you performed at the Chicago Rock Cafe in the Borough.
Yeah.
Very good show. And I thought at the time that your voice is just sounding, it's sort of moved on. It's a lot more gravelly, a lot more soulful than what I remember it. And also you sung your new hit there, which is called I'm Coming With You, released on November the 3rd. We're going to play it, and it's got loads of different musical influences there. It starts off very gospelly, then it's got a very reggae feel to it, and also it's very soulful. So can you tell us what the song's about, and also where did you get the inspiration and what your influence to write that?
Well, I'm influenced by The Police. It's one of my favourite groups of all time. I like the way they did pop, rock and reggae. I grew up as a kid, I was a total ska boy, so I love ska. It's more actually obvious when you see the gig that there's a little bit of ska in what I do, but that's mainly, and George Michael, I love I love his voice and stuff. But the song's really testament to love. It's like a fella's point of view towards his woman, saying, you know, nothing's perfect, and if you find something that you really love, you got to stick with it through the rough and through the smooth. And it's just me saying to my lady, if you leave, I'm coming with you. It's as simple as that, really.
Oh, that's so sweet.
Is it?
That is really nice.
Yeah, you just got to stick with it. You know, it's like, you know, you can't have relationships can't be transient. You know, you have to stick with stuff, and it's, you know, anything worthwhile you got to work at.
Oh, definitely.
So, yeah.
Wise words spoken, and I think every man that's listening at the moment should take heed of what you're saying as well. Make the world a better place. Yeah, come on, boys. All right. Well, like I said, I saw you perform your single as well. Your band are very, very funky. They're very groovy. Where did you find the guys from?
A couple of the members, massive star in the bass world is Melvin Davis on bass, you know, Shaka Khan. I've got some really amazing players in the band. There's 8 of us on stage. We just did a show last night with Mariah Carey, actually, in Birmingham.
Yeah, I heard you're on the Mariah Carey tour at the moment. How's that going?
Yeah, it was amazing. You know, everyone's really, really giving me a lot of support. But I couldn't be happier. It's going great.
And I think the nearest you're coming on the Mariah Carey tour to Newcastle is Manchester, isn't it? I believe.
Yeah, I'm in Manchester on the 1st. So.
Okay, so if anyone wants any tickets, first at what venue is it at? Manchester?
It's the big arena in Manchester. So I need some of my crew down there. So come down and see me in Manchester.
All right then, I'll come down. I'll support you. I can take a trip to Manchester.
It's on the 1st, so come down and make sure you come and have a drink for us backstage.
Oh, I will do. Oh, well, Matt, personal invite. I will. I'll be there. I'll be there with bells on, I tell you, and Grolsch bottle tops on my shoes.
Yeah, as long as they're strappy Jimmy Choos, that's fine.
You like strappy shoe? Oh, okay. Right, we're getting into fetishes now. Matt, let's talk about this more off air while we play your single, okay?
All right, that's
We're going to play it now. Could you